Shalom everybody, this is Brian Israel Newman. I am the primary author of audio poetry, Poems and Prayers of Weary Hearts. Tanya Nastasha Bento edited and contributed some entries for me. Kathy Peardy's at our cover. All proceeds of this book go to New Reality International Orphanage in Haiti. That's our first roots of my writing, so it's an agreement I have with God that we would do that. But if you get a chance, check out New Reality's website. This book is poems and prayers for weary hearts. It's all my song lyrics, actually. I'm a lyricist. I can't sing or play, but I write lyrics. So it's all my lyrics and a prayer that goes with it, and a Bible verse and a resource. And this one is Grenades in the Garden. It's about PTSD, particularly for people in the military, but not necessarily. I was in the Air Force. I never got deployed to the desert. I was in Germany for 2 years. I was in Germany during 9/11, which was traumatic enough. But I never got deployed, thank God, because I don't know if I can handle that. That's a lot of trauma for people. Just the separation from family alone is a lot for people. So it's not necessarily about me. I don't have PTSD that I'm aware of. I do have anxiety, as you can probably tell. But I don't have PTSD, but both my grandfathers were in the Army. One was in D-Day, in the infantry. One was in the Korean War as military police. My birth dad was in the Air Force. He loaded napalm in Vietnam. And he lived in Spain and Portugal and Turkey too, in Arizona. But he was in Vietnam loading napalm. My Uncle Randy was in the hospital, and he was also a crew chief in the Stealth. And my great uncle died in Vietnam. I only had a lot of military people in my family, but also a lot of friends with PTSD, especially in trauma. Some of it's sexual trauma, some of it's emotional abuse, physical abuse, car wrecks. I mean, anything can give you PTSD. But this book's about PTSD and all the people that suffer from it, just to give some understanding to people that don't have it or don't have anxiety either. So the lyric is Grenades in the Garden. This body is not broken, not missing all my blood. Though I am barely breathing, though I don't have the wounds I should. These thoughts, they have been rested, because I don't think about nothing but the rain. How about you? This trust is permanently busted, because I can't find the bandage and I can't find the glue. How about you? Invisible is this war, they can't see its mortars in my mind. They can't see its bullets piercing through my youth. They can't see the flares lighting up, declaring I need love. They can't see the signals or read the codes or send a rescue to my shores. Invisible is the war inside of me. How about you? There are grenades out in the garden? Not really. It's just in my head. Though I've seen them rob me of my brothers. Though now they all explode as I turn all night in my bed. These thoughts, they have been rested, because I don't think about nothing but the rain. How about you? This calm has been permanently surrendered. Because of my broken mind, they burned the treaties. Now I can't find the white flags too. How about you? Invisible is this war. They can't see its mortars in my mind. They can't see its bullets piercing through my youth. They can't see the flares lighting up, declaring I need love. They can't see the signals, or read the codes, or send a rescue to my shores. Invisible is this war inside of me. How about you? This is a prayer that goes with it. Warrior God, we ask you to cleanse us of the blood on our hands. We ask you to cease fire the war inside our minds. We ask you to remind us of all that we have done. We ask you to forgive us for all that we cannot. We ask you to help us to forgive ourselves. We ask you to hold those we have left behind in our houses. We ask you to welcome those we left behind on our battlefields. We ask you to bring us to a palace of peace, instead of this dungeon of fear, trapped in the terrible places we have been. And the verse is, Behold, it is Solomon's traveling couch. Around it are 60 warriors and the warriors of Israel. All of them wield a sword, experts in war. Each man with his sword on his thigh against the terrors of the night. Song of Songs 3:7. I think that was about Solomon having PTSD and nightmares. And he also had some things that might have been affecting him. The resource is DNA Military with Marine Phil Downer. Phil Downer was a